Okay, on the air, call the meeting, the Board of Estimate to order. Full board is present. Roll call. It's full board, I said, that's right. Okay, new business. Item 2.1, request for an increase in senior trips line. Julissa Sierra respectfully requests the Mayor, Common Council, and Board of Estimate approve the senior trip line to $8,390 to cover expenses incurred and additional attendees for the following trips. The 9/11 trip to New York City on September 18th, Playhouse Christmas, Soul's Christmas trip, that these are all covered by contributions from the patrons that are participating, and there's no expense or cost to the city. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay, so we need a sponsor. Moved by Massey, seconded by myself. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, item 2, letter from Alexis Perez, manager at Exterior Pro Builders, Inc., expressing interest in purchasing the property located at 30 Church Street, Middletown, New York. Jacob, have you reviewed that property? Because I sent it to you earlier, about whether there's any easements or anything that we need there, storm drainage, do you recall?
Yeah, I recall seeing some potential water body in there which has to be protected.
Right.
Impoundment, that's what but nothing for us.
So I guess maybe the appropriate thing to do would be to declare it, you don't find any need for the city for the property, right? It's adjacent to the junkyard, I know
It's
that.
adjacent to the junkyard, extension of that soy factory.
No, it's not by the soy factory.
It is in the back of it, yes.
On the back of the property? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so why don't we declare the property surplus and authorize the city attorney to host do an auction or do an RFP? What do you want to do for it?
We used to appraisal.
You want to do an appraisal on it, or? I'm just opening it up to others too, not just the one person.
Is it commercial?
Appraisal, authorize an appraisal on the property? So we'll have a $5,000 appraisal and we'll give $6,000 for the property. Is that what you're saying to do? All right. You want to authorize an appraisal on the property?
Sure.
All right, motion to do an appraisal on the property by Rodriguez, seconded by myself.
Is it zoned?
It's commercial or industrial property. It's at the dead end there down by the,
You know how big the property is?
it's a buildable lot, but there are some problems with the lot, so that'll be reflected in the appraisal. All right, so authorizing the property for 30 Church Street to be the appraisal and to declare it surplus, I guess, and moving on to the common council. So that's the resolution. Declare the property surplus, authorize an appraisal, and authorize the city attorney to dispose of the property in the best way that protects the city. How's that for a resolution? Is that satisfactory? Yes, sir.
Rickers.
I think we'll need a budget transfer to pay for the appraisal.
Why, Mr. Tawil doesn't have any money? Did he put you up to that?
I was asking, I don't want it to come up.
He's got more money than. Don't we have corporation money for appraisals?
That's why I was asking if there was money available for an appraisal.
Well,
We'll worry about
we'll worry about that later on,
Okay.
if they have to come back. Next time Mr. Tawil sends you up, tell him to arm you a little bit better with, Okay, all in favor for the resolution to declare it surplus, authorize an appraisal, and authorize the Corporation Council to dispose of in the best interest of the city?
Aye. Aye.
Item 2.3, City of Middletown Police Department has been approved for a grant of $100,000 from the New York State Department of Criminal Justice for the GIVE program. Chief is requesting the City of Middletown authorizes the acceptance of this grant and to add it to the established GIVE account line of 3127-103. Project will be paid for in full with New York State Impact Grant administered by the State Department of Criminal Justice. Will bring about reimbursement from the accrued expenditures by the State Department of Criminal Justice Services. So authorization for accepting the grant and the other specifics in the resolution.
Motion.
Motion by Rodriguez,
Second.
seconded by Massey. Any further questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item 2.4 authorizes an easement for 48-54 North Street. I'm familiar with it. This is the Old Montgomery Ward Building. And it's two easements. One is a construction easement, and the other is a permanent easement similar to what we did at 42. I think it's about 5 feet, is it? 8 feet from the property. It's a,
What, like stairwell?
no structure on it. Will be just going into the, so they can change the face of the building from North Street to the Jerry's Park. There'll be 3 doors going into from Jerry's Park. A sidewalk along the side of the building. And I believe they're authorized to rip out a part of the elevated area in the back.
As approved by DPW, once they
So
do
you
that, and they
control, you have
cannot,
authorization on that.
and they cannot touch the trees without authorization from the mayor.
And the permanent easement does not come permanent until they get a C of O for the first floor.
Yes, you give him,
So are they,
It
their
includes in the
proposals
agreement.
multiple storefronts on that side?
Yes, it'd be similar to what was right across the park at Jerry's Park is to 42 North Street. I think they're proposing three storefronts.
Yeah, the beauty parlor, yeah.
yeah. You should have the drawing in there, Mayor.
It's in the packet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The easement, it should
Yep,
be
the
there.
easement's here, yes.
Yeah, so Miguel can take a look at it if you want to show the council president where it is.
Okay, yeah. And there's a sketch there too showing it.
And there is a schedule in there. You wanted to put a schedule
We
by
have a
this
schedule
time.
on there, yes.
If you don't do it by this time, then there is no easement and all that stuff.
Correctamundo. Any further questions? They have started work on the building, so it's nice. It's going to be 21 apartments and 3 storefronts. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Did we have a sponsor?
I was going to say, I don't think we had a sponsor in this.
All right, motion by myself,
I'll second.
Second by
Jacob
Massey.
seconds, he said.
huh? Second by Massey, all in favor?
Aye.
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 2.5, authorization to accept $1,455 from several families in memory of Richard Wolslayer. And the family would like that money to go towards purchasing additional shoulder pads for Middletown youth football. Motion by Rodriguez,
Second.
second by Massey. Nothing to add, right, Lynn, or you want to speak on it? Go ahead.
I was just waiting for the other ones too, if there are questions.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item 2.6, the legislative initiative grant. Authorize the mayor to sign a grant for $25,000. This is for Office of Parks and Recreation and Historic Preservation, and it's authorizing me to sign the legislative initiative grant. You want to explain that?
It was a grant, we really didn't apply, it was given to us by Assemblywoman Gunther. We're very appreciative, $25,000, and we're going to put it towards the purchase of material and stuff for our programs to help better enhance stuff. Our programs are all improved in the budget, but materials and supplies and new equipment sometimes isn't, so this is definitely going to help.
Any further questions?
No?
Okay. And did we have a sponsor?
Yeah, Miguel sponsored, I
Miguel
second.
sponsored and you seconded, right? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Declare surplus vehicles. Be it resolved, the Common Council declare the following vehicles surplus and authorized through Auctions International. Ford with a VIN number ending in 9629. Truck has no heat, a lot of rust, and a better truck is rotted. Authorization to rescind the following resolutions. Index number 19523 from 10/3/23 and index number 16724 from 9/3/24 with, what do the two have to do with each other?
They were all an attempt for a resolution to declare surplus this vehicle that we're doing today, but I was given the wrong, either plate number, VIN number, the wrong make.
So we have the correct information now, so
Correct,
we're rescinding the prior authorization and putting a new one in place.
yes.
By the way, we just received another $14,000 from Auctions International for some of the vehicles that we authorized last time, so.
If Jacob doesn't want that money, we'll take it.
Fund balance.
Jacob doesn't get the money. So motion by
I'll make a motion.
Miguel, seconded by myself. Any further questions? All in favor?
Aye. Aye.
Request for a $4,000 budget transfer from revenue, special programs, to special programs, materials and supplies, and it just doesn't say what department is this. Is this you?
Yes, for, it's all in our operating budget. It's for the Radio City, the Rockette trip,
Okay.
for 2 buses and 112 tickets. Originally, it wasn't budgeted for, so we had to take it out of our operating budget. So as we get the money in, we're transferring it so we can continue to operate out of special programs.
So this is self-paid for by the people who are
Yes.
attending,
Yep.
so,
Yep.
okay.
Budget neutral?
Say it again?
It's just budget, right? So we budget it, we buy
Yes.
it, and then they pay you back.
Yes, and next
sold
year,
out, right?
it's actually budgeted for. So we won't have to do this.
All right, motion by myself, seconded by
Second.
Massey. Any further questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item 2.9, authorize a proposal from CPL to update the city's MS4 permit. Mr. Tawil, you're asking for $9,800 on a, you're not asking for the funding, it'll be paid out of a
Yeah.
budgeted account line.
Just the
Yeah,
budget,
we have it
You're just
budgeted.
authorizing them to, authorizing us to hire them.
Authorizing the mayor to sign the proposal, yes, and the council to approve hiring them.
Okay, so we have a motion by
So moved.
Massey, seconded by Rodriguez. Any further questions of the commissioner?
No.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Item 2.10 authorizes a $9,000 budget transfer for bumpers and asphalt at Wolfslayer Field. That's coming from sidewalks Midland Avenue to Davidge Park expansion. $9,000. What are bumpers?
The car stops.
Oh,
Yeah,
and where did this request come from?
Council President Rodriguez, and you approved it.
Oh,
It's not done completely, because we said we were gonna do a sidewalk from the handicap spots to the platform. We're still missing that.
Is there Ruth Chris involved?
the,
Yeah, good luck. Good luck.
no, I attended a game last Saturday in Marlboro, and they did have a pathway from the
Concession, all the
from
way over to the
all the way
visitor center.
around to the visitor section,
Yeah.
which is lacking at our field.
Yeah,
Mr.
Yankee Stadium is also nice. If you walk through there, it's beautiful, all manicured and,
Yep.
That's why
Oh.
that's why we hired the best.
exactly. We can.
So how much money is in this sidewalks Midland Avenue account?
$11,000. We're taking out $9,000. We spend about $7,200. We have a little bit of cushion, $1,800.
So what else are we going to do with the remaining in the sidewalk account for Midland Avenue? Nothing.
No, I'll
Middle
ask for
Avenue's
it
a-
if we end up spending it. If we end up
Well,
spending.
my point is that we have other things we need to do at Wolfslayer with pathways for handicap
Sure,
access.
you can transfer.
So why not just take all the money?
Absolutely. Authorize, Rosa, I think it's 11,000 something. Yeah, 11,000, whatever is in.
So why don't we change amend the resolution to reflect, to take the balance in the 963,900 account and transfer it to the Monhagan Davidge expense account and
Slayer/Rodriguez account.
Rodriguez Field, and authorize you to do the work above plus additional ADA compliant work.
Yeah, whatever work we decide to do, whatever work we decide, you guys
All right,
decide
so
to do.
that's my amendment to the resolution. Motion on the amendment by Massey. So voting on the amendment. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. So now we have the amended resolution is to deplete the sidewalk, the 900 account, transfer to the Monhagan Davidge expense account, the balance, and authorize Jacob to do the above work along with additional ADA compliant work. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right, so we're in.
Thank you.
Authorization to declare surplus equipment.
Jacob, do you need us to walk it again?
Yes. And you need to mark exactly what you want again, yeah. And with the mayor being there as a witness as well.
I just want to get through the next item on the agenda.
I'll take pictures. Yes, sir.
We're authorizing the JCB loader. Transmission leaks oil, has weak brakes, has a front bucket that is extremely worn, and the dash does not work. The cab is rusted and doors do not stay shut. It's a 2000.
Not million miles?
We also have a,
With the hours.
2001.
16,000 hours, a lot.
when's the last time we used this thing?
You replaced it already. We're just declaring it surplus. We got
I
the new
understand, but
one.
when's the last time we used it?
I don't know. We have the new one. So we're just
Understood.
getting rid
But
of
I
it.
guess my question is
I don't know.
why would we wait so long to declare it surplus?
Oh, okay, you're finding a way to criticize us. I see where you're
I'm
going.
raising the question.
I see where you're going.
I mean, it's a pretty bad description of a piece of equipment.
Okay.
It was going too smoothly.
It was operating at some point,
I
right?
don't know. I'll have to get the deputy commissioner to address your question.
Yes, and that would be helpful.
Okay, so you want to table this?
Because it seems like everything is, I'm assuming it wasn't operating when it was weak brakes, transmission leak oil, front bucket extremely worn,
I
and a
hope
dash.
not. I hope not.
Let's go down Monhegan Avenue to
We
Fulton
use it,
Street.
we milk them until we get everything out of them without started dumping
Right,
serious
right.
money into it.
Okay. And then we also have a air compressor, same, rusted, and doors do not stay open. And then we have 7,800 Badger water meters, which were removed at the service at the time of the ESG grant. And therefore, the old Badger meters are no longer needed and no use to the city. So we're authorizing all three to be
Can we put them on
surplus
auction?
property.
Auction International, yes.
That's what we're doing, yes.
Okay,
So motion by
motion.
Rodriguez, seconded by
Nasty.
Massey. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, thank you.
Water and sewer adjustments, we have one, 25 Peach Place.
See the stick, was it there?
Huh?
Was it in the packet? It is?
Gotta be in the back, right?
I didn't see it.
I don't see it there either, not the last page.
No, I don't think it is.
CPL,
No. Water and sewer,
Tim the Moot.
No? No, I went through the whole thing.
I don't see it here, so. All right, we'll have to postpone that off to the next meeting, the paperwork's not here.
Okay,
So motion to table the water and sewer adjustment.
so moved.
Second by myself, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye,
Okay, motion to adjourn.
so moved.